Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Try. My name is Retromation. This is the Necromancer Cometh, amazing tower defense roguelike that I'm excited to be checking out the demo for here today. Let's pop on in and see what the game is all about. I've already done the tutorial. It more or less just goes over what amazing tower defense game is, and I can do that in about 5-10 seconds here. Enemies are coming from the portals. They're trying to make it to our base. If they make it to our base, we lose a life. We can buy towers to kill said enemies and stop them from getting to our base. So the fact that it's an amazing tower defense game is, going to be signified right here. We can actually adjust the path by putting down a unit, and we can make a big old fancy maze. You guessed it. So I think a good thing to do will be usually to run a big old, spiral. So we'll see what we can do, maybe going with that first. And then we'll run from there. Okay. So I guess we just have to start the wave. We have one tower right at the beginning. Also, this visual style, it's given me I don't know, early mid-2000s, web game, browser game, in a way that honestly is very nice and nostalgic to me. So, hey, we'll see. But I don't know. I think that the amazing tower defense genre just needs more love. Can we do mid-wave? Yes, we can. We can indeed. We'll want to probably have, we will have to branch it out separately and have them do their own things soon. We don't have to do that right now. Right now, we can just keep on having them right by each other. This tree is messed up quite a bit for us, though. All right, go to the shop. This was not in the tutorial. New tower, corrupted elf archer. Wisp move faster. This is kind of neat. Okay, so you've got, oops, uh-oh. What have I done here? Wanted to see what your stats are. So you do twice as much damage. You cost 3 times as much. Well, 2 to 3 times the damage. Cost 3 times as much. But you have 3 times the range. But you also attack twice as slow. I don't know. I mean, I guess I'll grab you. The first one is free, it says. Goblin Tower. It's a pretty juicy range. It is a pretty juicy range. And obviously, that's not a fantastic spot for a melee unit anyways. Oh, cool. Cell tower beneath for... Okay. It's nice that you can do that. Goblin Tower, 4 to 8 damage. So let's compare this here. Twice as fast. So you can kind of double the damage output, sort of. 8 to 16 with a slightly lower range. Let's just, I guess we'll focus on what we've got for now. We'll save up. Music got very quiet. 1 second. All right. And then it stopped anyways. Okay. So you're going to be pulling a lot of weight right now. I feel like we might want to drop you in here. Because we have such a nice, clean range for you. You're going to be blasting for a hell of a long time. But I guess we don't need to do the, do the selling thing. We can just place it on top. Yeah, I feel like that looks good. And then we'll extend it out in a sec. But for now, we can just rock this if it's not a problem. Should I extend out the maze, maybe? Let's extend out the maze. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, that's right. Corrupted elf archer will apply bleeding to targets. What is that? Can I guess I can't see what that is. Spells affect a bigger radius. Okay. One of those songs. Maybe it was fine that the music was quiet. All right. Back at it again. So what was the shop? Place once enemies who die nearby drop an additional gold. I mean, for now, we're just going to run it. So we have 14 waves. Man, I hate that. Is there a way I can, if I could pay money to, sell the tree? That'd be kind of nice. I actually think that's still a pretty good spot for you. And then now we're going to probably continue to do some more mazing. But right now, we're funneling them all into the same spot, which is not the... It's not the best. We'll get them separated here as well in a bit. But not quite yet. Because we kind of want to have it divided in half. So if we run this here, then there's that over there that we're never going to be able to do anything with, though. So maybe, I don't know, maybe we do... Maybe we divide it up already. Feels like that might cause some problems, though. Oh, we can right-click to move. We can WSD to move. We can also right-click to move. Yeah, the definite Warcraft 3, like, custom map-inspired tower defense roguelike here. All towers get a 10% damage boost. Sure. Wisp moves 10% faster. Honestly, that sounds kind of nice. We can get the money. Attacks all enemies in range. Nearby undead towers have dark magic. Is this an undead tower? I don't think so. No, this is a plant tower. This is a nothing tower. That's an undead tower. Gotcha. All right. Well, let me pause and think about how I want to plan this maze here, because you kind of do have to keep it in mind already. I think I'm gonna go for like something like this for now, and then we'll like run it over there, and then this can be. God, the trees. That really is like. I think the trees placement's got to be like randomized. That throws in such a big wrench. You wouldn't think it, but it beefs things up something fierce. We got you. Can I wish we could click these guys to see what their deal is. Like what are they doing? You know? So this is acting like as a twofer. It is doing more damage to these guys, and it's also extending out the southern path a little bit more. Okay. Uh-oh. I mean, these guys are tanky. The hell? They're very tanky. All right. 3. God, this is it's just such a tower defense, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the most tower defense I've tower defensed in a long time. And that feels kind of nice. It really does feel like I'm just, like, popping back on. I see the Frozen Throne loading screen. I go into the custom lobby. I need the game yells at me because I didn't port forward. All of that stuff. All right. Cool. Go to the shop. I don't know. I feel like all towers get a 10% damage up. All towers get a 5%. Am I going to regret that? Like, is it a noob trap? I don't know. So here's the thing. If I do this, and then I end up blocking this off, they're going to have to... No, we can't. It literally won't be allowed. If I block that one off. Because there's no way for them to get in over here. Unless I punch a hole in right here. Then they'll want to go around this way. So, this is kooky. This is very kooky. The demo, or the tutorial said... Oh, we got a Rat King? The tutorial mentioned something about... Oh, they're going up that way now, too. So they're all just funneling in the same path as it currently stands. Which is fine for right now. We can sell things for a 100% return for the first wave when we buy them. After that, everything sells for, I believe, 70%. See, like... Oh, no, that's what I thought. Okay, so yeah, we can have them run around. That actually works really, really well. For some reason, I thought that I had that blocked off over there. That wouldn't make any sense. All right. All right. Welcome to the spiral from hell. We're just going to keep on doing these because these aren't, like, the outer edges. It doesn't make sense to place down my archer over there. It's not a very, like, cost-effective spot for her. If these guys get attacked, like, once when they're passing through over here and once when they're passing through over here, I think that's going to be a logically, like, quite valuable purchase there. I don't know why I thought I had it blocked off. I'm glad I don't. Oh, man, this tree's going to get in the way. All right. Dev, I will say one thing. We've learned this by now with tower defense games. If you're going to have enemies that are slow as sin, you need a speed up function. Because especially like in a game of mazing where it's like you might make the craziest maze of all time. Like, this is kind of a suffering from success moment. Like, I just slowly have to watch this guy die. Like, he's not making it all the way through there. Are you kidding me? Like, that's just not happening. Poisons all nearby enemies. Attacks will apply cold. When an acolyte kills an enemy, nearby undead towers gain dark magic for 3 seconds. I don't know what any of that, like, is gonna mean. I think I'm gonna need to look at my map to see if there's even a good place to put a freezing unit. I mean, this is just a good spot for an archer. I mean, any spot that's good for an archer is probably good for a freezing unit. Sure. Oh, she's huge, dude. All right. So this spot, I can already see this spot's not going to get utilized with the current status. And I always have a problem, like, whenever I need to make a fundamental, like, rip up mechanic, like, I gotta, like, completely destroy something over here to readjust so I can utilize the space. I never really find myself doing that. I've got so many trees doing their thing, man. Like, the best part of our maze is on the inside. We also got the bleed, and I don't know. There's not a lot of clarity. About the passives. That's, like, the big thing. I feel like, especially if you're doing a tower defense game, like, clarity is something a lot of people are going to really want and ask for. So that they know, like, it's because it's all about, like, it's all about optimization, right? This is probably going to be a spot for either a freeze or an archer, since I got to run them around the freaking... Who's it? What's it? Okay. I would say that I need AoE, but, like, that's not really up to me. I've not been offered that. Okay. Good, good, good. But I do feel like a tower defense game and a tower defense game and a roguelike, they're really destined to meet, I think. Especially like Amazing One, I think. I think they're destined to meet. And I feel as though, and I know this is a preference thing, but a lot of them just absolutely ruin it with meta progression. Like, absolutely poop all over it and ruin it with meta progression. It's a game about, like, actually, you know, making informed decisions and strategies and things like that, so that when it comes down to, oh, the thing that you didn't... This guy heals up like crazy. Okay, this is annoying. The thing that you did wrong is that you didn't play 20 hours, so you didn't unlock, like, the 30 attack damage up on your ballista tower, so you actually can't beat this boss. That's stupid. I hate it. I think it's super boring. And the people who love it often talk about how, like, idle games are boring. And so seeing this, I really like it. Nearby enemies lose 1% of their health every second. Ooh. It's a one-time use thing, but that sounds very nice for like a boss or something. I don't know. Is this worth it? Because, like, that's a pretty juicy loop, right? That's a near 100% coverage. Losing 1% of their health per second. And it's right by my freezing tower. Like, do I want this here too? Yeah, I wish I could also have that. Nearby towers do... The one-time orb placement too, like, there's a lot of really cool ideas here. There's some, like, visual polish that needs to be done, like, a little bit of stuff. I mean, need to is a strong word, but what do we have here? Oh, hey, would you look at that? We got a boss. He's also as slow as sin. You will die one day. I can't tell if he's losing a lot of health or if it's just like... Yeah, no, the health bar just gets like... It shrinks and expands. There's like a... To notify that they got hit. Okay, this tree is messing up the ability for these to even hit here, which is... That's pretty annoying. Bring out your dead. I love that they can get the snipe off and then they bleed for a little bit. That does help. So what is... Enemy moves 5% slower for 2 seconds, can stack up the... Okay. I think getting to this to the point where... I guess that's what we'll do with that path up there. We slow them down like crazy, and then they lose 1% health per second. That's going to help us with enemies like this. At least, if it works as it says. Yeah, we got to figure out what else we're doing here. This has got to change. If I pop him here, that'll readjust their pathing pretty well. I'll do that for now. Do that for now. But it doesn't look like we have more enemies spawning back there at this time. Oh, God. Alrighty. Is this orb doing its thing? Yeah, it sure looks like it. Not bad. Okay, good. Good. I'm ready to see this boss get chunked. Please, please, please. I mean, he's taking damage. Doesn't seem like it's a ton, if I'm going to be honest. It's really hard to tell since the health bar goes in and out like that. I'm going to pop this here just for a second because it's one of the only ways I can get a little damaging thing in still. Come on, blast them. My archers are hitting the guys in the front, unfortunately, which, you know, does make sense. He's going to be out of the percentage range. Is he healing over time? Is that what's happening? God, he's very annoying. I'll tell you that much for free. Just like all of a sudden, about 1,000 health. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, he's gonna live, and there's not really anything I can do about it. Okay. Cool. And he's spawning zombies right there? That's... What? Am I dead now? No, he just does 1 damage. Okay, I don't know how I feel about that. That was pretty... That's pretty annoying. Skeletal Mage, attack speed up. That does sound nice. Extra money chance. Each enemy killed has a 25% chance to drop another coin. That sounds huge. Okay, so what did I mess up in order to... I messed up that, like, just had them adjust the path back down, because otherwise they were taking their sweet time. They were going whoop, and then they're going eew. But this way we force them to have to be in range of these quicker. We're going to want to readjust this path. I think this is where we're going to have to be like, all right, now these have to diverge up here by themselves, and these have to diverge down here by themselves. There's not really any way we can do it anymore otherwise. We've not been offered an AoE tower. So, like, as far as that goes... Uh-oh. I think I'll want, like, an archer here. Alright. What is with these guys? What's your... I really do wish I could click them to figure out what the hell they do, right? Like... a novel concept. So they stop and they freeze and they heal. Gotcha. Very Warcraft. Okay. So we're getting near the point where we could get another archer. That's the other thing is we could do is we could just slowly upgrade all this to be archers. All right. Because they do seem to be doing some wild damage. I think definitely... I want to get the, where am I? God, I lost myself over there. I want to get the freeze to go off as they're, like, walking through here, though, for sure. Especially since it can stack up to 10. That means that we can justify getting more of them going. I wouldn't mind another one of these, too, to be quite frank. But we're going to need to... Why is this jiggling? Is that something I should know about? Ent gains 15% attack speed. Enemies move 20% slower in that radius. Skeletal Ice Mage attack speed up. Corrupted Elf Archer range up. Chance to freeze up. These are all super cool. Okay. I guess that's just a... It's just a little visual bug. It's just what that do. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Don't talk to me or my son or ever again. Okay. But yeah, I'm wondering, like, as far as single target damage goes, how did we drop the ball so hard on that boss? Like, we had a really good, like, percentage damage health setup. And it was just like, oh, it didn't really matter. Okay. They are all kind of, you know... We do have a situation where they're all meeting in the middle and our DPS is being split. That was not happening on the boss because there was only the one guy. I will try and make one of the paths notably longer than the other here for a bit. So that we can defer when they enter my maze to a slightly later date. It's going to take a little bit of doing, though, to make that happen. It's going to be a bit before we can even add any length to it. Oh, frame drop? There we go. We've added it. Took all that work to add one tile to it. Oh, God. The trees are like... Yeah, they're definitely in the way. Defer. Yeah, we got a little bit of a waste here. As it currently stands. Ah, boy. These trees are ruining everything. Yeah, these trees are ruining everything. I mean, they posed the unique challenge, right? Like, oh, this is satisfying. I don't even need to grab them all because I think we get them all automatically. Somebody's dying now. Oh. He froze himself in the range of some bad DPS, so it's okay. I'm thinking up here anyways. Huh. Level up tower. First placement is free. Damage. Oh, goes through the roof. Price. $50. Seems worth it. 25G on future wave rewards. $25 for $25 every wave. Well, probably for not that many more waves, but still. Sell tower beneath for 0? Wait, what? Oh, it loses value every X waves. Upgrade for 39? Gotcha. Oh, we should have just... Well, if we... Wait, the price to upgrade... Weird. It's free, but the price to upgrade it is not... That okay, the price to put down another one now has just skyrocketed. So that's just what that costs now. Oh, shoot. So it's not like a normal tower defense where it goes, you know, tier 1 and then we have to pay for the upgrades and yada yada yada. Okay. This pathway up here is a little bit funky. I don't love that, but it's like it's just kind of janky. Oh well. Wouldn't mind more archers too. I think that's just like another big thing. Like we could just do a lot more damage that way. So yeah, these guys are entering the maze a bit earlier, which is fine. We kind of we're prepared for that. Okay. That being said, a lot are going pretty far here. But they have not made it to the section of death yet. That should be absolutely ripping them completely apart. Oh, the gargoyle stopping in range of the orb is such a mistake, my guy. I'm so sorry. So sorry for your loss of life. We did get a range up on the archers now, so, like, that's pretty huge. Okay. Just because they have that range doesn't mean they're going to be, like, always firing for that, though. Like, I'm just trying to make sure that when we get that, like, a single target boss situation going again, that they are absolutely screwed, though. Okay. Just want to make sure we have, like, the pivotal kind of, like, horseshoes covered. Ooh, this is sketchy. Ooh, this is sketchy. What does it take to upgrade you? 39. I shall do it. Embiggen. We're on wave 10 of 14. We only had the one issue on, like, the boss wave. Otherwise, it's been pretty smooth sailing with, like, moderate tower defense experience. Yeah, here, dude. Do 15 damage. What's that mean? 15 damage is 3 ent attacks. Or a single corrupted elf archer attack to nearby enemies. But it's a spell. So that's just something I can do. Gotcha. I can refresh. At this point, whenever an acolyte kills an enemy, nearby undead gain dark magic. What does that mean? So that's my radius for that attack. Does 10% more damage. Gotcha. I don't know what nearby, like if it's just the one, then it's kind of like, who cares? How long does the slow last? Because that's going to determine whether or not that's a stupid placement or not. Okay. It's a really good loop down there, too. All right. Guess we'll go up and we'll spam our... Bloop. that? What's that telephone ring? Is that... It's just when we have our ability again, I guess? Oh, even with the 10% speed up, I feel slow as hell, dude. Okay, yeah, the Necromancers, they summon. So I guess, like, the thing to counter Necromancer is making sure you have more DPS, not just at the center of your map, sadly. Like, making sure you have good DPS on the outsides, too, so that you can maybe kill the Necromancer before he spawns a bunch of stuff, but oh well. What are you gonna do now? Okay. Just do what you can, dude. Just do what you can, dude. Okay, so let me see. How does this go? I mean, he freezes himself, but like, if that's our reference for like a tanky enemy, we are not gonna be fine. Yeah, the fact that we have to run to pick up all the money, and then we have to spam the ability too. Whoop. I just kind of have to have like an autopilot plan about what you want to do with all that money. It's not the best placement, but I'll do it. Sure. Maybe I just save up a... I guess, when is a boss coming? Do we have another boss before? I mean, Wave 14's obviously got to be a boss. But is there another boss as well? That I must know. Corrupted Elf Archer, 20% more damage. Level up the Corrupted Elf Archer. Damage up goes from what? Okay. Just so much. It's expensive, though. Like, there's a reason. That didn't work as intended. I'm at -4 gold, and it ate my free placement. That sucks. That is, so it's like it spent 50, right? Or, what the hell? Hopefully I can come out of the negative. Hopefully when I actually pick up a coin, it does go to -3 like it's supposed to, and it's not completely bugged out, confused. Yes, okay, good. All right. We at least have that going for us. That helps. Oh, the Necromancers can summon skeletons near the piles where there's dead stuff. They can't just do it whenever they want. That helps. These bats are going pretty fast, though. That's also why that corpse was jiggling. So many Necromancers right here. They're all stopped here because they're all like, okay, this is where I summon things. Okay, so it's not as much of a hard counter by middle placement as I thought then. Okay. This is getting a little sketchy here with it. Those are both already upgraded. Do I bother? Okay, never mind. I can't have you not be upgraded. Upgrade you for 39. Just so much stuff to juggle here. It started out and I was like, all right, there's not a whole lot for me to like actually do right now in the wave. It's just like walk and pick up stuff sometimes. But now I'm like, okay, yep, we got a lot to do. We got a lot to do. Because we have to manage the spell as well. If we want to be playing like optimal. Okay, we're good. Wave 12 done, son. No seeds in the bun. Go, 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 go. AoE attacks. Nearby enemies moved 20% slower. I'll grab that. Nearby enemies are cursed. But what does that mean? I'm going to find out. Oh, never mind. No, I'm not. I don't get to know until I place it down. Not the best, but... Yikes. Yikes. I don't know. I don't know. The plan there is not my favorite. I don't love that. I don't love that. I don't love what I did. I'm just hoping the final boss doesn't spawn from the bottom. Maybe it alternates. Maybe it's always the bottom. I don't know. Why do these look like Rick from Rick and Morty? If he was a necromancer. We need to summon the undead Morty. Alright. Rip. There is an argument for completely waiting to save my money until I figure out where the boss spawns. I don't think I spend any more money again until later. This is feeling a little bit gross. I mean, they're getting near the section of doom. That is for sure. What's that portal? Oh, that's the curse. Oh, we can actually probably find out now, finally, what takes 20% more damage for... Okay, first 3 seconds. Gotcha. That actually works out pretty well, then. They don't need to be fully within that radius the whole time. So we could probably just, like, vibe right here. So that we hit the enemies with the damage bonus. Alrighty. Alright. Enemies are making it a little bit further than I'd like. Okay. Enemies have officially stopped spawning. We're in the home stretch. I do not want to spend money, though. I really don't want to spend money. This orb that does percentage of health damage should theoretically be getting better as the game goes on, if enemies' health is going up like it seems. These gargoyles. They just take so much attention away from everything else. Welcome to the death pit. Welcome to the death pit. I think we were actually, not gonna say we're in the clear, but like we're not in the clear. I was gonna ask, I wonder what the final boss will be, but I have a sneaking suspicion it's, the Necromancer, you know, the Necromancer that cometh. That's my educated guess. Okay. We vibed. Officially, we vibed. The other thing is, if I get, like, a passive upgrade that just helps me across the board instead, that'd be a good use of our money as well. The Necromancer Cometh. Yeah, okay. Okay, Ice Mage getting attack speed up is really nice, and range up, all towers 10% damage. We'll take those. I'm going to grab one reroll to see what happens. Corrupted Elf Archer, 20% damage up, extra 5% chance to freeze, extra 20% damage. Okay, those are all worth it. I don't think I'd do another reroll. I think now... Oh my god, another Death Orb for losing percentage. Okay, another percentage health loss thing is huge. is good. It's also only a tier 1. It's like a last-ditch uh-oh. Then we'll find some more to upgrade. These are all upgraded now, right? I mean, except for that one. Should I upgrade you more? Does it matter? Is it good? Is it relevant? Can I upgrade you guys? No, I cannot. All right. What? What? Oh, okay. It's following my path. No, he's down at the bottom! The Necromancer! Where am I? Oh my god, I'm over here. Music's also getting wild. 1 second. Oh my god. Oh boy. So he's just straight up another Necromancer, man. Should I just keep on standing on him and spamming? Is it worth it? I feel like... Do you guys have this? I don't know if this is... I don't know if it's doing anything. I don't know what his special effects are. I can't, like, click him to learn anything about him. I'm assuming he just spawns lots of skeletons that way. I'm assuming that is the whole gimmick of him. God, the music, it's getting louder. God. This doesn't look great for us here. The good news is there's a bunch of skeletons up there. Is he raising the... He's raising the corpses into stuff? Oh, God. Okay. This is just way too many enemies, is what this is. What are you doing there, guy? Okay. Very large. Just like a very large amount of enemies that you... What is this? What is this? Is this one of those, like, you're not really supposed to do it kind of demos? Because what is this garbage? Without the AoE tower, little did I know it was basically literally required. Holy. Okay, come on now. Come on now. Okay, we're actually going to be able to attack the boss, but I don't know if I'm going to be dead before that happens. I'm definitely not going to kill him. Like, are you kidding me? Look at his health. Man's basically not been touched. This is some garbage shenanigans. He's taking 1% of his health per second, and I could not even tell it. There's no way. There's no way. There is absolutely no way with how much garbage they're throwing. I ain't killing him. That much is for sure. Oh, here it comes. This is some malarkey. Better luck next time. You lost. View level. He's at like half health. He's taking percentage of his health per second. I just X'd out, dude. I don't know. Maybe it's not one of those demos where you know, can't win, but boy, that bulkiness on that health is pretty wild. It's like, and now the music is non-existent. It's one of those things where it feels kind of funny because it's not necessarily that it is like overpowered even or like it's imbalanced. It's that the rest of the waves don't feel hard enough to prepare you for the boss that comes, right? It's one of those where it's like, I did it, you know, like I took the tiny little leak early. Well, no, I took the leak because of the boss. I took a leak. You know, I had the leak because of the boss early, and then I never leaked ever again. And then I get to the final boss, and it's another, like, unbelievably overpowered wall. So it's like, it's one of those where I don't know if the boss needs to be easier or the normal waves need to be harder, but there is a mismatch between that difficulty spike for sure. But again, it could be one of those things. A lot of demos do this where they're like, the final boss is just ridiculously hard because it's like they don't want you to feel satisfied before the game comes out. But it always has the reverse effect for me personally. But either way, it's a cool game. I like the idea of taking like that more Warcraft 3 style inspired format for tower defense games and bringing it, you know, towards a roguelike. I think it's a very cool mashup, cool combo. I think it does it in a neat way. The visuals and presentation, they're like, it feels like there could be some polish with it in a way that it's like hard to explain. Like something about the UI, I guess, it needs to be polished up. It feels like there's a lot going on and like that there was a really good artist, but then it was like collected and put together in a way that feels like it was put together by a non-artist, if that makes sense. In a way that I think this game can be presented better in the future and make it not feel nostalgic. But again, maybe that's the point. I kind of like that feeling. It feels like something I would, you know, get on a disc that I would buy at like, you know, the grocery store. No, at like a, you know, at a store in like the 2000s or something, like a PopCap game. It's what kind of what it feels like, and I like that feeling at the same time. So it's not something that needs to change. Alas, though, that's going to do it for today. Link at the top description if you want to check out the game for yourself. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye.